The uncomfortable truth is this. A lot of people struggling with money aren't living badly. They're living too comfortably in the wrong places. Not luxury, not extravagance, just enough comfort to keep them permanently behind. Let's talk about someone you probably know, or someone you are. Mark is 29. He lives outside Denver. Good job, solid resume, not flashy, not broke. After tax, Mark takes home about $4,800 a month. He rents a decent apartment, nothing luxury, $1,650 including utilities. He drives a lifted pickup truck, looks tough, modern, respectable. Monthly payment, $720. Insurance, $160. Fuel, around $250. He didn't buy it to show off. He bought it because everyone around him drives something similar. Construction guys, sales reps, friends from college. Inside the truck, everything feels fine, quiet, safe, elevated. Mark also has student loan payments around $310, credit card minimums at $190, phone, subscriptions, gym, streaming, another $220. By the end of the month, Mark isn't drowning, but he's not moving either. He saves maybe $300 on a good month. Some months, nothing. From the outside, he looks like he's doing well. From the inside, he feels oddly tense about money, even though his salary is above average. Now let's cross the Atlantic. Anna and Lucas, late 20s, living outside Munich. Two incomes, combined take-home €5,200. Small apartment, a compact SUV on lease, weekend trips, nice groceries. They're responsible, organized, educated, and still, every unexpected expense feels like a disruption. Nothing is wrong. That's the problem. The mistake isn't spending too much, it's allocating money to objects that look productive but quietly consume flexibility. In the US, it's often oversized trucks and SUVs that rarely haul anything heavier than groceries. In Europe, it's premium brand hatchbacks and leased crossovers that feel reasonable. They're clean, they're financed responsibly, they fit the neighborhood. They're what some people half-jokingly call pavement princesses. Vehicles built or marketed for rugged utility that live their entire lives on smooth asphalt. The issue isn't the vehicle. The issue is what it represents in the system of your finances. It's not a purchase, it's a monthly obligation disguised as normal life. And modern financial systems are extremely good at hiding long-term cost behind manageable monthly numbers. Let's slow this down and do the math, calmly. Mark's truck. Payment, $720. Insurance, $160. Fuel, $250. Maintenance reserve, let's say $100. That's $1,230 a month. Not luxury, just transportation, right? Over 1 year, $14,760. Over 5 years, $73,800. And that doesn't include opportunity cost. If Mark had instead driven a modest paid-off sedan with total monthly costs closer to $400, the difference is roughly $830 a month. $830 invested monthly at a modest 6% annual return over 10 years, that's about $137,000. Same salary, same intelligence, different default decision. No drama, no hustle, just math. Here's why this trap works, even on smart people. First, normalization. When everyone around you finances similar lifestyles, nothing feels excessive. You're not comparing yourself to millionaires, you're comparing yourself to coworkers. Second, comfort bias. Humans heavily overweight present comfort compared to future freedom. A quiet ride today feels more real than financial flexibility 10 years from now. Third, identity reinforcement. Cars, especially in the US, aren't just transportation. They signal adulthood, competence, stability.
In Europe, it's subtle but similar. Reliable, safe, well-made, not cheap. Nobody says, I bought this to keep up. They say, it made sense. And it does make sense, in isolation. The trap is cumulative. Here's where things quietly diverge. At age 30, Mark and his colleague Alex earn similar salaries. Mark keeps upgrading vehicles every few years, always financed, always reasonable. Alex drives boring cars longer. Nothing impressive, nothing embarrassing. At 40, Mark earns more but still feels fragile. Job loss would be stressful. A medical expense would hurt. Alex isn't rich, but his savings create options. Not yachts, options. Less pressure, more room to say no. The difference wasn't income, it wasn't intelligence. It was how much of their future income they pre-sold for comfort. Financially intelligent people don't hate comfort. They just ask a different question. Not, can I afford this monthly, but what future flexibility am I trading for this feeling? They see large recurring costs as claims on their future time. Every financed lifestyle upgrade is a small decision about who controls your next decade, you or your fixed expenses. This isn't minimalism, it's not sacrifice, it's awareness. The Pavement Princess isn't the truck or the SUV, it's the idea that looking stable today is more important than being flexible tomorrow. If any part of this felt uncomfortably familiar, that's not a failure, it's clarity. Most financial stress doesn't come from bad choices. It comes from unexamined normal ones. If you want more calm, rational breakdowns like this, no hype, no pressure, you can subscribe. Not to change your life overnight, just to understand the system you're already inside.